Testing, testing. We are testing. Are we live? Is it gonna work? Let's see. I'm gonna try and pull it up on my phone. Just double check. I hear myself. That's a win. I think we're all good. If you can hear me, let me know. I think we're good. I think I can hear on my end. So that's good to me. I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit just because I don't want it to crap out if I talk too loud. Yep. Sweet. Awesome. That's a plus. Thank y'all for joining up tonight. Yeah. I don't know why I've never done one of these before. Like I've seen so many bands and artists and all kinds of people do all kinds of fun live streams just for different things, and I've never done a album listening party. So I'm stoked. So I've got at least 4 or 5 of y'all in here right now. I am honored. So it means a lot just that you'd give me some time, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste your time. I want to jump right in. All I'm gonna really do, I just want to play the songs. I'm gonna mute my mic during the songs only because I just don't want to be like jabbering away over them. So I'm gonna mute my mic and then I'll unmute in between songs just for a little bit if you have questions or just a little chit chat. But yeah, we're just gonna jump right in. So very first song on the album. This first song is called Disarray. I always like writing a cool intro to the album, and usually I keep them like a minute or so. This one's almost 3 minutes long, but I still wrote it with the feel of it just being a big intro. So take it for what you will. This song is called Disarray. If you can't hear it or if it sounds too quiet or something, comment, let me know, I'll adjust it, but I think it's all good. So enjoy. I'm going to let it bleed into the next one, which is called I Won't Bow Down. There's a music video out for it I put out like 2 weeks ago. Gonna let it just keep going. Yes. Gonna let it keep fading real quick. T4. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, dude, don't even worry about it. That was the second song, so you're good. You're just in time to hear like 6 or 7 new songs in a row. All good. Yes. So anyway, so that was the first 2 songs of the album so far. The intro, Disarray, and then I Won't Bow Down. Um, I appreciate that, bro. I'm so glad you dig it so far. That means a lot. Um, for any of my gear nerds, any of my string, guitar, bass nerds, those first 2 songs were in drop G sharp, except on I Won't Bow Down, there's a certain section in that like kind of slow breakdown, or I pitch shift it down to a G kind of back and forth. It's weird. Um, and now this next song is in drop F. Just for anyone that cares, because I love that stuff and love knowing what's what. But yeah. So this next song, I'm going to go ahead and type it right now. This next song, third song title is Avarice. So yeah, this next song is called Avarice. This one's kind of cool to me. I actually wrote this for a separate project, still for Searching Serenity, but for like a separate album I was going to be doing with a friend. We ended up not kind of. We were going to do like a joint album, didn't quite work out. I had written the instrumental and decided to kind of adapt it and use it for this, and I'm so glad I did. It turned out, made me. I was very happy with how it turned out. So yeah. So this next song is called Avarice. Enjoy it. Nice. Oh man. I love the chugs. I love the grooves. I love that song specifically, like especially just with the little break where it's just the drums and bass, and then like the distant sounding vocals. Like I don't know why, like I've never even I don't know. When I was doing that, I just was thinking I was like, oh, like this sounds so different from stuff that I normally do. I just really I don't know. I loved it. And dude, that's like my favorite Doom album. Like that was the one that I first heard, but that's also just the one that I would say inspires me a lot. So I'm honored to hear that it sounds like that. Also sorry that you fell though. That really stinks, man. Hope you'll be okay. Also, Chris, that is a great point. I had no idea that they were BOGO right now, so I failed and definitely need to get some of that because Landshark is much better than Bud Light. Probably, but whatever. Uh, let's see. So that song was Avarice. This next song, let me go ahead and type it. Fourth song title is it's Maltreatment Against the Body. Treatment Against the Body. I haven't really been explaining these, I guess, so that kind of sucks. This song is basically just, I would say a lot of these tie together, but this one is about just people. So I'm referring to like the body of Christ, as in like people, you know. But in this case, talking about just people hurting each other, mistreating each other. And then avarice specifically, let me go ahead and make sure I've got a good definition. But it's basically, yeah, greed, having like a greed for one another. Kind of same as like envy, just was a fancier sounding word, I guess. But yeah, and that's what the song is about, greed. To put it quaint, at least. I'll be posting all the lyrics in like a PDF, and I also actually, hopefully it'll work right, but I have submitted all the lyrics for each song so that they will be available on Spotify and Apple Music, like actual artists normally have it. I've never done that before for no good reason, but I've finally done it. I've submitted them and got them approved, so they should show up on iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff. And Chris, I would say it's more or less a concept album. I've kind of always gone back and forth with that idea. Like the Genesis and Revelation albums, those were very much concept albums because I was like going through the book, like trying to do some highlights from Genesis and then highlights from the New Testament, basically, but a lot of Revelation stuff. But then the other albums, it's like I kind of have overall themes. I would say this one could be under the concept of just darkness in the world, just the dark kinds of things that people deal with, such as greed, mistreating each other. I have a song that's like about depression, songs about trauma. So it's like it falls under the umbrella of things, but it's still kind of separate enough that I don't know if I would full on call it a concept album. It's not like I have like a story written out, I guess, if that makes sense. You take it for what you will, you know. Dankness, love that. And no worries about being late. I'm glad you can make it. You're totally good, totally good. So anyways, so yes, fourth song, gonna go ahead and jump right in. This is another personal favorite. If anyone here knows the band Distant, I know they're not huge. I think they're from France. This song, I would say, was really inspired by them. I'm very excited. I'm seeing them on Saturday at Aura Fest in Savannah, so if anyone's going to be there, say what's up. But anyways, this song was kind of inspired by them. They're pretty sick. But anyways, going to jump in now. Maltreatment Against the Body, song number 4. Let's go. Oh man. Oh man. I love that one. I love that song. For any gear nerds, that one it's in double drop D, but it goes down to double drop C for that last breakdown. Um, Gotta love the 8 string. Yeah, I dig that one. I was cracking up those comments. Yes, so that is not a cat. It is a teddy bear that my mom got me for Christmas years and years ago, and I just didn't have the heart to throw it away or donate it or anything. Um, I have 3 dogs. I don't have cats. I'm not a cat person. Sorry, even though I grew up with cats. Um, they're great. They're God's creation too. Just not the best. Just kidding. Anyways, that song was Maltreatment Against the Body. Um, so yes, so this next song, I always on the full albums, I always like to have like a just an instrumental. Um, and this one is the instrumental for this song. So this one I called it hymn HYMN, that kind of hymn for the fallen. Um, yeah, I don't know. I kind of had some thoughts of like what I interpreted that as, but I always like leaving it up to personal interpretation for people. So it's just an instrumental track, but we're gonna just jam it and just try and enjoy it. So yeah, here we go. Hymn for the Fallen. Awesome. Nice. I'm glad y'all liked it. Yeah. I don't know how many of y'all like these types of songs because I know they don't always fit on certain albums, but I think of like Oceano on their Depths album, the self-titled track. Depths is like an awesome instrumental, and like Chelsea Grin, Desolation of Eden, they have the song oh crud, what's it called now? Now I'm forgetting what it's called. Oh my gosh. I love the song. I don't know how I'm forgetting it. Desolation of How am I forgetting Elysium? There we go. They have a song called Elysium. There's a cool song from the Acacia Strain called The Behemoth. Like I love those like instrumental, very melodic definition um kind of emotional ballady type songs in between like the heavy deathcore and stuff. Yes, Desolation of Smog. Funny dude, funny fact, once when my brother and I went to see Desolation of Smog back whenever that was in theaters, my brother referred to it like when we were like getting the tickets or whatever. He referred to it as, "Oh yeah, one ticket for or two tickets for Desolation of Eden," and the guy was actually like, "Oh yeah, like Chelsea Grin." Funny. Um, I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that it slaps in that case. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that you dig it. Yeah, that's the only instrumental, so it's not overdoing it. Don't worry. Um, Side note though, the full album when it comes out tomorrow, in less than 3 hours, it's a full 19 song album. So it's got the 10 main songs, including the one instrumental, and then the additional 9 songs are instrumental versions of all the others. Fun fact. There we go. I love the metal community too. I agree. That fifth instrumental song was called Hymn for the Fallen. And I didn't mean to capitalize that weird, but whatever. So, anyways, this next song kind of comes right off the back of that song. This one is also a little bit emotional sounding, but I would say it's still kind of back to the tone of the album. This one is called Melancholia. Sixth song is called, I'm going to spell this wrong probably. I hope I don't spell it. I hope that's right. We'll see. And yeah, this song's kind of about like depression and dealing with that. Because I think that's probably something that's relatable for just about everyone, if not absolutely everyone. So yeah, there we go. Melancholia. Enjoy.
Step by step along the
Woo! Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there real quick. Uh, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. Let's see. Uh, Chris, I am so glad that you're enjoying the album so far, bro. Like I said, it comes out in like less than 3 hours, so it's almost there. But I appreciate that. Tanner, welcome. I'm so glad you were able to make it, bro. That was song like 6 out of 10, but this whole thing's gonna be posted. And again, album's coming out in a couple hours, anyways. But you're good. I'm glad you made it, bro. Um, yeah, so just to get at the black and deathcore thing, like, yeah, I definitely I've been listening to that style a little bit more. I would not say that this album is black and deathcore or anything, but I do enjoy it. I dig the style, and I've listened to like Worm Shepherd and stuff like that a little bit more recently. And I love the intensity. So I'm honored that it had those vibes. Um, and also like I loved like just doing the ambience and stuff like that, especially there at the end. Um, Dang, about the reaction being like the second most viewed, I'm honored to hear that. That's so cool, dude. Thank you for letting me know about that. I appreciate you just doing that reaction as a whole. That was awesome. That really meant a lot. Um, Dude, yes. And yes, this one definitely does feed into the next one. I'm gonna backtrack it a little bit and start it from there just so you can hear how it goes in. Yes, man, good stuff. So yes, so I'm glad y'all dug that one. That means a lot. There's always like a couple songs that I'm a little bit unsure about, so just to hear some positive feedback, that really means a lot. So appreciate that. So this next song, seventh song is called. This one is called Hubristic. So that's another one that I was unsure if it was like weird to use or not, but basically, hubrism is like just pride, having excessive pride, overly self-confident. It's not bad to be confident. Don't get me wrong at all. I'm sure everyone knows what I mean when I say like overly or just like prideful, kind of like a full of yourself type. So that's what this song is about, having like excessive pride. That's not a jab, just you know what I mean. But yeah, so hubristic. You, I'm trying to type it right. Come on. Um, so here, oh, dude, Chris, no worries, bro. You're good. I'm so glad you're able to tune in right now, man. And whenever you get to listen to it tomorrow or whatever, I hope you enjoy it. Glad you're able to tune in, bro. Have a great night. Um, so, fun fact about this song, though. Hubristic. This one has a guest vocalist. And I have not announced this yet or anything, but I'm going to announce it right now. Christopher Johnson, my bro from Hard Look, is in this song. And he killed it. And I knew he would. So let's listen to it. I'm gonna go ahead and start it from the end of Melancholia, just so you can hear that fade in. But yeah, Hubristic featuring Chris from Hard Look. That wasn't it. That was not it. Here we go. Oh man, dude, I love that song. I agree. Chris, he killed it, man. He killed it. I was so stoked to have him on that song specifically because I know that he brands himself a lot as like industrial deathcore, which I love. I think it's so cool because it's definitely unique and that's not a super popular thing. So the fact that he does it and does it well is awesome. Um, so obviously, especially with that end there, that was I don't know. I felt like it was a little bit more in that realm, so I thought it would be kind of fitting. Plus, just I love the breakdown, and I told him up front, I was like, bro, here's like the lyrics I got. You can adjust them if you want. Here's the section. Go ham, do what you want. And he asked me, he was like, man, like, is there anything specific you want me to do? It was like, as long as you just do what you're comfortable with, do your thing. I trust it, and my gosh, did he deliver? Absolutely nailed it. So I'm so I was honored to have him on it. I was honored to get to be a part of his thing, his song as well, Harvest of Despair. That was so cool. His whole album that he just released recently, Echoes of a Fallen World, go check it out. So good. He writes awesome lyrics, super deep, super meaningful. So please go give Hard Look a hard look. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, that was such a bad joke, but it worked, so I'm gonna go with it. But anyways, I'm really glad that y'all dug that. um, so this next one you may have heard before. This one is called Trauma. So I'm gonna write it. Eighth song is called Trauma. And I say you might have heard it because I released a music video for this one like 3, 4 weeks ago, almost a month ago, something like that. I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So yeah, Trauma, super fun. Who doesn't have a little trauma? You know, that really sucks. Not trying to make light of that. As someone that has that as well, you know, we just have to find ways to band together in that and know that God will bring us through it, and that's what the song is about. So I hope we can find some joy in that. So yeah, here we go. This song is called Trauma. Check out the music video if you are interested. I prevail. I realized later I love that album. I was not like I was not trying to copy them, but after naming it and after going for a while with that name, I looked at it one day in the car and I was like, "Oh shoot. I hope people don't think I'm trying to copy them." So, plans foiled. Here we go.
Causing sadness and grief.
Y'all are cracking me up, man. Y'all are cracking me up. Okay, so much fun right there, man. So okay, so we got Kevin, we got Geo. Oh my gosh, we got everyone. We got Classic Disaster, the King Adam, Classic Disaster. Man, I'm so glad that y'all are digging this. That song was called Trauma. I love that. This makes me feel like a small child trying to bust down a wall with its bare hands. That's like the visual image that I had of the song. That was it. You nailed it. And also, yes, Tanner, I agree. I did have too much fun with this, with all the guitar scratches and the crazy snare and the time going wild and everything. Yeah, I'm glad y'all liked it. We are getting close to the end, my friends. We're getting close to the end. So this is the ninth of 10 songs coming up. Ninth song is called Apartheid Populace. Let me see. Hold on. Let me type this and then I'll talk. Because I cannot do both at the same time. There we go. So, obviously, I went a little bit wild with the song titles. This one kind of goes along with that theme of just people being driven apart, you know? People, kind of like I was talking about earlier on with the fourth song, Maltreatment Against the Body. This song really goes, yeah, I'll explain it. So this song in the title, they kind of go together in that sense of people. I gotta not look at the comments. I keep getting thrown off. This song is about people fighting, people having differences, people having things that drive them apart. That's what this is about. Apartheid populace, a people that are set apart from one another, driven apart from each other for different things, have division, stuff like that. That's what this song is about. Interesting name. I agree. What Who Now? I agree. Song titles are meant to be fun. That's true. Rip to you having to look it up. Sounds like ingredients on deodorant. Oh my god. Sonic. Hey, don't be dissing Sonic, bro. I love those movies. At least this is not like as bad as Ugly Sonic. Hopefully, at least. Apartheid is a name given to segregation. Okay, there you go. There you go. That's yeah, exactly. Segregation. That's another great way to put it. Like just that idea of having a forced separation too. Like anything in that realm. That's what I'm addressing in this. Um, Ugly Sonic is the best. I still need to watch the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers movie, but spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear this, mute for like 5 seconds. I know Ugly Sonic shows up in the movie, and I think that's hilarious. Okay, you're clear. Anyways, need to see that. But nonetheless, enough chit chat, enough yapping. I'm gonna post the full lyric PDF on my Facebook page very shortly after this stream. I'll also link it on Instagram somehow, so that way people can look up the lyrics. And again, they'll be available to look at in Spotify and Apple Music and all that when the album drops. They'll be available within the songs. So yeah. Anyways, I'm done talking. Apartheid Populace. If you like Brand of Sacrifice, this song was inspired a lot by them. Enjoy.
Created to be one in the body of Christ, to apply through the work of the devil's engine.
Y'all ain't ready for this.
There is nothing Christ Jesus.
Okay, it's officially over now, I promise. Just to let any of the gear nerds know, that song was in drop F in that last bit right there. Is drop F down an octave. Take that for what you will. Humanity's last breath called. They want their style back. Anyways, yes. Glad y'all enjoyed that one. Yeah, I love Brand of Sacrifice, man. They are so good. So yes, Thal, exactly. Thal. Yes. I don't know. I don't know what a hand sign for Thal is, but yes, exactly. Um, man, oh man, the Thal of Thal. Next time I'll go 2 octaves down under drop F. Literal telephone wire tuning. Okay, so we have one more song. One more song. 10th song is called Subjective Objection. That's a little wordplay. Think about it real quick. So subjective, this is my personal point of view. Subjective opinion. My subjective objection. My personal objection. So just getting real, like this song, someone suggested, I was asking for some suggestions on what to write on. And one person who I do believe is a Christian, he suggested writing about objection here. He suggested writing about nihilism, and I appreciated that. I've never actually really written about specifically other religions or lack of religion, whatever you would call it. So that's what this is. Basically, just my personal opinion, and that it's in the song title. This is my personal opinion. This is not something I'm trying to absolutely say. You're just, I mean, I have my thoughts. That's what this song is. My subjective objection. Good night, Kevin. Thank you so much for joining up, bro. Glad you were able to hang. Enjoy work. I'm just kidding. Love you, bro. All right. Anyways, subjective objection. This one has a solo in it that I feel is pretty ripping. I would say this one was inspired a lot by some of the newer Enterprise Earth stuff. There we go. Enjoy.
There is no God.
Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh man, oh man. We did it. We made it. Oh my gosh, my bro. James, what's up, my man? James, I hate to say it, bro, but I just ended the last song. But yo, I'm so glad you made it. Even so, it's good to see you, dude. It's good to see you. Um, y'all, thank you so much for joining up. I'm so glad y'all like that one. Yeah, I love that one too. I felt like I was trying to find like a good spot, and I don't know. I felt like it was a good ender. You know, a good way to end the album. Get the solo, get some breeze. I love that one. The comment, Adam. I love that. Bacon squeals. Too hot to be pig squeals. Is bacon squeals. That's great. Who doesn't love bacon? Honestly, who? How do you not like bacon? You're crazy. I'm just kidding. James, there's grace, bro. There's grace. You're good. I'm gonna be posting it, so it'll be available to rewatch if you're interested. But it's also gonna be up. Album's gonna be released in like 2 hours. And yeah, dude, I actually do. I can send you. Actually, you know what? Let me just drop it in the chat real quick. I'm gonna drop in the chat my cover channel. This is not like I'm not trying to like plug, but just because it came up real quick, I've got um, a lot of covers that I've done that have like clean vocals. And to answer your specific question about mixing, yeah, I would say I mix all the stuff on there. So I'll send it to you. You can check it out. You see what you think. Um, I tune. Why can I not type and talk? That's just not a skill that I have. I'm not a good multitasker. I'll drop this in the chat for you if you want. I've got a lot of covers with clean vocals on there. Um, but alas, alas. Thank y'all so much just for popping in. I don't want to get like all sappy. I'm not trying to get all sappy. This is a metal YouTube channel. This is a metal music channel. But just to get sappy real quick, it just means a lot that all of y'all, my friends, would just take the time just to hang. It really does, and just to check out my tunes. So really glad you dug it. Really glad you got to come and hang out. I really love and appreciate y'all. So good seeing so many friends and familiar faces. Um, but yeah, I appreciate y'all very much. So I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. Full album drops tomorrow. It's gonna be on Spotify, on Apple Music. I'll put it on Bandcamp at some point because I know people love that too. Um, so I'm gonna put that all up, and yeah, it'll be out in 2 hours. Um, Adam, you're too kind, dude. James, look on that channel. Look for my cover of Legacy with Adam. He did the vocals and he killed it. Absolutely killed that song. That was a blast to get to do that together. Um, so yeah, so I appreciate y'all very much. I'm not gonna waste any more time or anything. Just yapping, whatever. But yeah, y'all enjoy. Hope everyone has a great night, and I will see y'all later. Peace.